Welcome back to Ecto Portal, Paranormal News. I'm Anthony. This is Verna and Linda.
Hello.
And we're going to go ahead and do the Paranormal News. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Just
All
play
right,
my theme music.
Let's kick it off.
All right. Hello, everybody in YouTube land and also in radio land. We don't got a whole bunch of articles, just because
it's a slow week in the
It's a slow
Paranormal
weekend.
News?
No, actually, I found a few more, but I just didn't want. I can take forever.
Okay.
Anyhow, I'm just going to give you the good stuff, and this one has been going kind of viral since Monday. This is a teenage girl snaps a haunting photo bomb. Okay, so pretty much she was doing a selfie. Her name was Jessica Orlandtree, something like that. According to Facebook post by Jessica, there was only 2 people in the picture of her daughter and Haley and her brother Colton went fishing with the grandparents Saturday on for her brother's 12th birthday. And after her brother caught the biggest fish he has ever reeled, Haley had to take a selfie, and no one ever knew that she captured in the photo. And after the kids got home, Haley went through her photos and everything, and the pictures that she took that day, and her picture had one of her pictures had another person in it that she has never seen before. So I'm going to show this real quick because they can go on and on and on. This is what happened in her selfie.
So this is facing towards the back of the pickup truck, and
Right.
the brother's in the back.
There are brothers in the back,
right next
and
to
then right next to it. Thank you for telling me that.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
Take a look at this photo. Alright, so when you first see that photo, what do you think?
Wow, that is pretty cool.
That's a pretty clear image.
I thought it was a pretty good
And
image,
at
too.
first I really had to look a little bit more because the person who is in the photo happens to be a black man,
Mhm.
and it's just that now my husband's black, so I say, honey, what do you see, a black man or a white man? What do you see, or is it just like a dark shadow figure? And my husband looked at it and he went, well, no, honey. He said, that's a black man. And I go, oh, okay.
That was my first impression when I first saw it, too.
Yeah, and I really had to look closely because of the quality of the picture.
But it looks like he's wearing an ROTC Army
like
hat.
a cap.
You
Yeah.
ever see when Army guys have those hats? They have the green
Yeah,
coats.
yeah,
Well,
kind of
since
like
it's on the
a.
horse, he could be a hunter, like a hunter's cap too.
It looks like a hunter's cap to me.
That could be.
Yeah, but anyhow, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a pretty darn good shot, and hey, girl.
It's
It's
pretty good.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And
that was a good one.
and she shared the picture on Facebook, and it's been shared over 2,000 times, and it's received 1,000 reactions. So, hey, Haley, good job.
There's actually discussion on Facebook still about it. So if you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at this article on our Ecto Portal Facebook page, you can actually look, and there's a link in there where you can go to that page
Absolutely.
and help discuss the actual photo. It's pretty cool, though.
It's
We're
an
really hard
excellent
to
photo.
convince, us three.
You
so.
are.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, usually, yeah, this is like one of the best photos I've seen yet in the, in the paranormal, you're lucky if you get a photo like that, and then you don't,
Exactly.
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 So, Anyhow, meanwhile, back at the farm, this was published February 25th, in February. A mum, so it sounds like this was in England or something, but I don't think this was England. No, this is from Texas.
Texas.
Oh, but this is probably an English story. Anyhow, this lady named Priscilla Boatman, age 35, that she believed that she had discovered a gateway into the spirit world after a clip shows what it looks like a phantom leg sticking out of the grass. So, Boatman was targeted in pranks by local team. So she set up a TV camera and in a bid to catch the youngsters in the act. So she put it in her backyard to make sure,
Was it just to catch prankster kids?
Yeah, to prankster kids, yeah. But she was stunned after capturing this. Shows like a pair of legs completely with trousers and shoes sticking out of the ground in the middle of the night.
Gee, maybe I should put a camera in my apartment and put the spirit world in the middle of the night.
I don't think you want to. Anyhow, will you show the picture?
Well, you never know. I mean, she put a
You never
camera there,
know.
she might catch something
She
in the
might,
portal.
yeah.
You never know.
That's true.
Well, show
You want to show the picture?
Yeah, please.
Okay, take a look at this. I think it looks like a pair of legs.
Yeah, it looks like a pair of legs. I don't know. It looks pretty human.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe those prankster kids put those legs on there, but she probably wasn't looking.
But if it's a video, wouldn't you see them putting
you would
it
assume
there?
Yeah,
but they didn't. So, what do you think, guys?
I think
What do you
it's pretty
think?
cool.
It's a cool picture if it's, but who knows what it could be.
It looks like legs to me. Though.
It looks like
It
legs
does,
to me.
yeah.
At
Totally.
least it's not a big blur. You can actually see like feet,
Yeah.
and it's like somebody diving down
Right.
into the ground.
Well, I have seen strange photographs. There was one photograph like this family was sitting at the table, and they have this man dropping from a ceiling. Have you ever seen that? It's a famous photograph.
I've never seen that picture.
You never seen that
I've
picture?
never seen that.
Oh, I gotta show you. It's a picture. It's like one of those weird photographs. They always show it like the weird, eeriest, creepiest photographs.
Uh-huh.
And they have one of a family. It was like a family snapshot. And they just bought the house, and it's really nice. And they're all sitting at the table. And they took the photograph, and then what they discovered in the photograph, there was a man who looks like he's dropping from a ceiling.
Really?
I've never
Yeah,
seen
you've never
that.
seen that photograph?
Never.
Well, you know what?
Famous.
Linda just sent it to me miraculously right now. Let's show you what that picture looks like.
Okay.
Take a look. Okay, he's dropping from the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's wild. Well, he wanted to be part of the family party.
You wanted to be part of the
Maybe he was a family member.
I don't know. It's just one of those weird, bizarre photos. I don't know if you guys out there ever seen it, but I have seen this
Well, they just
many
saw it.
times. Yeah. Oh, I mean,
So what else you got?
Anyhow, my love. So, by the way, this came all the way from Texas. Okay. Now, Texas. I don't know what part of Texas, but Texas. Now, this one is going to be the most interesting one because this comes all the way from Argentina.
Oh.
And it was about a group of kids who were playing soccer. And this comes from all the way from Santiago del Estrado. And there was where a group of boys has been kicking a ball around the football, kicking around playing, in a park and everything. And one of the kids had his camera, And he was filming them and everything, and all of a sudden, the strange, weird things started crawling, and you can see it in the background. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to let you show the video.
All right, take a look at this video clip. So it's like crawling towards them through the field.
It looks really weird. At first I thought it was a dog.
Or, like I said, maybe it's a
badger. But it growled too. And it can't be a badger, because I don't think badgers are indigenous to Argentina. It could be some animal that maybe we don't know that is, The
video's pretty bad. So
and the video's really, really bad. It's very blurry. You can hardly see the animal.
All the kids were doing was...
And the kids were... That's it. There was
panicking,
running off, screaming like little girls. So,
zooming in.
But it was interesting, so I thought I'd share that with you.
They called it a goblin, right?
Yeah, they call it a goblin. I don't know.
I call it a bloblin.
A bloblin.
They really didn't get close enough to see what it really was. They ran.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if it was Anthony and I out there, and it feels like, what you... We'll be all over it. I know you
I'll
be offering them snacks.
And then once we discovered it was an animal, we'd be running.
Taking pictures or trying to get a sound off of it.
Hello, Blondie.
You want a cookie?
Blondie. Come here, Blondie.
I would do that, believe me. I'm not. Not too many things scare me.
Linda, touch it.
No. And that's it for the news.
So I have one other thing to add before we finish the news.
Please.
Yes. I posted it on our Ecto Portal page because I thought it was interesting. It's just a small story. It actually is a little news piece about a kindergarten teacher who, I guess that she had a Ouija board in her classroom for over a couple weeks. It was just in the classroom. And the kids, they were all sharing scary stories. That seemed to be the topic that week. And the kids kept saying, please, can we bring out the Ouija board with the scary stories? And she thought, well, I'll bring it out and show it to you and show you what is done with the Ouija board. She didn't mention spirits or ghosts. She just said, I'm going to show you. She brought out the board, showed the kids, this is what a Ouija board is, this is what people do, and that was it. Turns out one of the kids, a 5-year-old, had nightmares, could not get to sleep, told his mother. Mother had a fit, came back, marched into the school and says, I want you to remove that teacher for having that Ouija board in that classroom. So they actually put her on probation, removed her from the class, and if you watch this newscast, they actually talk about it. They actually have a newscaster who goes to the door to see if they can get any comments from the teacher. So take a look at this little clip in this newscast.
Joyce, the teacher here at Zablocki Elementary, was removed from her classroom at the end of the school day today, and we talked with her at her home. A kindergarten teacher at Zablocki Elementary is removed from her class today, apparently after story time, for using a Ouija board in front of her students last week. We stopped by her home to get her response. Just wanted to get your side of the story.
I know, I'm sorry. I
know.
I guess not what it seems, so.
The teacher was put on leave after a parent reached out to school leaders upset by what her 5-year-old son was exposed to while at school Friday. The child told his mother his teacher turned off the lights, pulled out a Ouija board, and started talking about scary stories and spirits. Tonight, she's still not revealing her identity, but is satisfied with the school's response.
I'm happy that she's being investigated. Maybe she'll think twice before doing something in the future.
Aware of the backlash she's receiving online for speaking up, she says she's only protecting her son.
I feel like what I did for my child was the right thing. Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Now, in an email response to this mother, the teacher says that the Ouija board had been in her classroom since October, and the kids constantly talked about it, so she took it out. She says they only talked about scary stories, never about spirits. We're live in Milwaukee tonight. Christina Palladino, WISN 12 News.
And the teacher seems pretty emotionally shook up.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
And now the woman wants her fired. She wants the school to fire her.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, your child had a bad dream or a nightmare. It's not the end of the world. There are a lot worse things that can happen in this world than seeing a Ouija board. Who knows, maybe it was the scary stories. Anything can scare a child unintentionally.
It's
innocent things.
Kids are real sensitive.
Well, kids are very sensitive.
Apparently
And, it's
mothers are more so.
amazing how a toy game company, Milton Bradley, who put this board out just for fun, has just become one of the craziest,
I mean, Ouija boards to me are still superstition. You get out of it what you put into it.
That's right.
If you look at it as a piece of cardboard and a piece of plastic, guess what? It's a piece of cardboard and a piece of plastic. If you're expecting to open portals and demons and ghosts, you're not going to want to be disappointed. You're going to want something to happen.
Of course you can.
Right?
And it mainly comes from within you, what you open up.
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Right.
It's a frame of mind more than anything.
Absolutely.
And if a kid's real sensitive and he's picking up on stuff, he's picking up on stuff that other kids are picking up from that Ouija board, I'm not surprised the kid had that dream.
Yeah, I don't think it's
children are very sensitive to those
But
things.
I don't think it's a reason to destroy a woman's
No,
I think they should have just talked to her
that's
and just kind of told her, hey, these kids are sensitive, the parents don't like it, just cool it with that, and that's it.
Exactly.
Just give her a week without pay or something.
Yeah, not fire
Sure,
her
already
or
put her on
threaten her,
probation.
like threaten
Oh,
her
that's
job or
terrible.
anything.
Anytime a teacher goes on probation, that means she's guaranteed to be fired.
Of course, and it goes in your record. Because this woman, this mother is now getting a lot of heat on social media because of it.
That's true.
And I'm kind of glad because you know what? That's your peers.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention that one because I thought it was an interesting.
Well, some
story.
parents are just very sensitive to these things, and I can understand.
She should have just had
that.
a talk with the teacher and said, hey,
She should have had a conference.
rather than making a big deal.
Absolutely.
And getting
You're scarring my precious. My poor little baby. Oh my God.
Oh well.
Oh dear, that's wrong.
That's a good one.
All right, so I guess that's the end of the
That's it for the
paranormal
news,
news.
yeah.
Let me play you out.
All right.
Okay, YouTubers, if you want to stick around, tonight's subject is pretty good. It's reverse speech, Donald Trump edition. We actually took Donald Trump's words from his speeches, some of his administrators reversed some of their words in his speech, and we found some interesting results in their subconscious. So as somebody's talking, if you reverse their speech, you'll hear messages that's from their subconscious. That's what the theory is. So if you want to go to fccfreeradio.com, in the upper right-hand corner, type in Ecto Portal and search for the podcast. You can listen in to tonight's download. Go ahead and download that podcast and listen to your own leisure. And then come back here next week for more paranormal news.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
All right. Check it out,
Okay.
folks. We'll see you next week.
Bye. See ya.